you are going to be placed under arrest.
Me?
You're Allie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to be for predatory criminal sexual assault.
Today's case centers on Ally Barfield, a 34-year-old woman whose hidden actions left an entire community stunned. It began quietly, with investigators uncovering suspicious digital activity linking Barfield to a young student. What they found raised immediate red flags. Through Snapchat, a platform known for disappearing messages, Barfield had been communicating privately, sending messages that quickly crossed boundaries. It didn't stop there. She was also transferring money through Cash App, slowly building a secret connection that should have never existed. To those who knew her, Barfield didn't fit the image people expect to see in cases like this. She appeared ordinary, just another adult going about her life. But behind closed screens, she was forming an inappropriate bond with a child. The conversation started small, casual at first, but Snapchat's vanishing messages made it easier to believe nothing would be traced. That false sense of security only fueled her behavior. Over time, the messages became explicit, images were exchanged, and money followed. Hundreds of dollars sent quietly, digitally. When officers finally confronted Barfield, body camera footage captured the moment. She appeared shocked, frozen, as detectives explained why she was being arrested. At first, she tried to stay composed, as if this was all some misunderstanding. But as the reality of the situation settled in, her calm began to crack.
And I'm assisting the Mountain Police Department. How many kids are home?
Three.
Three
Why?
kids? Okay, just you guys and the kids? Okay.
And
Because-
someone else.
Well,
Yeah, it's my brother. My brother.
He's your brother.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the thing. We have a search warrant for the house, okay? You are going to be placed under arrest.
Me?
You're Allie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to be for predatory criminal sexual assault to grooming. Okay, so that's why we're here, to take a look, to make sure we gather what we need out of the house, okay?
For what?
Yeah, so I'll talk to you more about it here in a second, okay? I'm going to explain some things to you,
Yeah.
okay? First off, I have to read your rights, okay, so I can talk to you, okay? You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney, and if you can't afford one will be appointed to represent you free of any cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever been in trouble before?
Never.
Okay. I'm going to give you an opportunity to explain, but long story short is, okay, we've got a significant amount of evidence to include the conversation that you had with.
Court records reveal that when detectives first arrived at Ally Barfield's home, she immediately denied any involvement. She told officers she had no connection to the boy at all, but investigators already knew that wasn't true. In the body cam footage, even with parts of the audio muted, one statement stands out clearly. A detective tells her they have a significant amount of evidence. That wasn't an empty claim. It included far more than messages and payment records. Detectives were also referring to a phone call Barfield had with the boy just hours before her arrest. Investigators later confirmed that they, along with the child's parents, had been monitoring the communication in real time. Texts, voice calls, even FaceTime conversations were being watched as they happened. What Barfield said during those calls only strengthened the case. She allegedly discussed birth control, told the boy she couldn't get pregnant, and instructed him to delete their conversations. On March 29, 2024, Barfield invited the boy to her home, describing it as a simple play date. After that visit, his mother noticed a sudden change. He became quiet, withdrawn, not himself. Trusting her instincts, she checked his phone and social media. What she found exposed everything. Faced with the evidence, the boy finally explained what had been going on. That moment triggered the full investigation, and from there, Barfield's hidden life began to collapse.
Are you
Talk to her
taking
real
my
quick, and she'll
kids?
be able to talk to. No, I'll talk to you here about that. So that lady here.
Oh my God.
No, but listen. She said that. It doesn't mean she's taking my kids. Okay.
Make a knife, I'm sure.
After initially denying everything at her front door, Barfield agreed to sit down with detectives for a formal interview. The body cam footage captured the interaction, though much of the audio remains redacted. According to court documents, she again claimed nothing inappropriate had happened. The detective pushed back. He told her directly that he had already seen the explicit images she sent to the child. Then came the question that cut through every excuse. Why would a 34-year-old woman send those images to an 11-year-old boy? Bardfield's response, documented in the report, was chilling. She claimed the child wouldn't stop asking, that he kept pushing. Investigators also noted that the victim had sent explicit images as well, revealing just how deeply inappropriate the communication had become. Once Bardfield was taken into custody, the investigation continued to tighten around her. The digital evidence was overwhelming. Eventually, she admitted the truth. She confessed to engaging in an inappropriate relationship with the boy, acknowledging that boundaries were crossed repeatedly. With her confession on record, prosecutors prepared for trial. But Bardfield made a different choice. When she appeared in court, facing multiple serious charges, she chose to plead guilty. By doing so, she avoided a trial and spared the victim from testifying, while formally accepting responsibility for her actions.
Committed the offense of predatory criminal sexual assault of a child. It's a Class X felony, punishable by 6 to 60 years in the Department of Corrections. That would be served at 85%, followed by a mandatory supervised release of 3 years up to natural life and up to a $25,000 fine. It is not a probation-eligible offense. And if convicted, you would have to register as a sex offender for the rest of your natural life. Do you understand the charges? I've read it to you. Do you want me to read the whole paragraph out loud to you, or are you able to do that? Okay?
That guilty plea marked a major turning point. A trial would have forced every detail into public view, with evidence displayed and witnesses called. Instead, the case moved directly to sentencing. Many believe Bardfield will receive a lengthy prison term, effectively removing her from society for years. Beyond incarceration, she will also be required to register under state law, a label that will follow her for the rest of her life. This conviction won't end when her sentence does. It will shape every part of her future. The Ally Bardfield case is disturbing, but it also highlights the realities of modern investigations. Disappearing messages and digital payments may feel invisible, but they still leave traces. Investigators followed those trails, pieced together the truth, and brought the case to a close. Her arrest, her confession, and her guilty plea show that accountability doesn't disappear online for the young boy involved. The hope is that healing can begin now that justice has stepped in. And for everyone watching, this case is a reminder that danger doesn't always look obvious. Sometimes it hides behind ordinary faces. What do you think? Should her sentence reflect the rest of her life? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this breakdown valuable, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories from Deeply Curious.